God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious. I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now. You slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage.
It's Detroit Pistons NBA action. We're in the Motor City where the Pistons are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast. And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van... Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And, of course, Shaquille O'Neal, a new face in his career, playing today as a Golden State Warrior for the first time.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype, or will it be reality? We will find out here soon enough, along with the fans in this arena and the people watching at home. This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, where they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss. They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
Here's Flags. Pass to Butler. Now O'Neal. Defended by Griffin. In the corner, it's Flag. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And Edwards, no good on that one.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Wall looking for an opening. All sorts of time. Rebound, Detroit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Zubac. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Shaq.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Zubac, no good on the free throw. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcoming the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it. Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Wall attacking. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Thompson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring method.
They get the rebound. Pass to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. That's tipped.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
From deep, Wall. Rebound, Detroit. Edwards drawing the double team. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Had a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Here's Wall. Blake Griffin pulls it in. The Pistons leading. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Edwards got 6.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Now following the three-point attempt by John Wall. And the call will be against Jason Richardson. That is his first foul of the game. Down low. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Edwards with the stuff.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Back to Wall. With the teardrop. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Pistons lead by 9. We'll get things started in this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Pistons leading by 8. Arenas, good. And with the trend break toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything. But as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Stewart in the corner. Shoots. That's good. And Arenas with the assist. And now it's a 12-point Detroit lead.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Teague can't hit.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And he makes that one. Arenas has got the lead up to 14 now for Detroit.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Wants to get it to done and does. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Got that one up quick. Arenas has got 8 here in the quarter.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. To the inside. Here's Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Well, with his mobility and size, Smith gets up there with ease.
Pistons leading by 14. On deep, Arenas. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Warriors. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And here's Arenas outside.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Outside Teague. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, Kevin.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Arenas. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Arenas has got 10 points.
And Arenas always prepared to strike from anywhere, and that definitely includes the mid-range.
Here's the teardrop. Here's Zubac. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Warriors trail by 12. Here's Ginobili. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Arenas. Steps back and drains the jump shot. He's got 12.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And the jam by Wallace.
And the reason why that pick and roll was successful was because of the pass from Teague. Just delivered it perfectly.
Outside Arenas. Over to the left wing. Warriors with the rebound. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Ginobili. Can't hit that one.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Clock at 4. Here's Arenas. Rebound by Wallace. Warriors trail by 12. There's a 4-second difference in the shot clock to the game clock. Kicks it out to Ginobili. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Well, this is what this team wants from Smith on offense. Using his height to rescue the miss and finish strong.
There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Screen by Zubac. Ginobili with the steal. The kick out to Teague. And the lead is down inside single digits. Teague's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw plays for him.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Thompson outside. Pass to Griffin. Driving to the basket. And Shaq pulls it down. Here's Butler. Oh, no, stopping Butler that time.
And Butler tremendously strong for a wing. That really helps inside.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Outside Wall. Shoots over Griffin. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
And a miss there on the triple.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
O'Neal outside. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to O'Neal. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now Shaq. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Shaq. And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Warriors trailed by 5. Here's Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Yeah, if Kessler keeps passing the ball like that, he will be dangerous.
Here's Thompson. Yep, that one goes. Thompson's got his third bucket of the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll. And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Here's Richardson, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The high post shot, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Richardson. Makes it off the glass. Richardson's got 6.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Edwards' shot is good.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Teague for 3. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Ginobili left side. For the lead, Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Now we'll hear from Allie Laporte, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Arenas up top. 12 points for him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here is Teague. He's got 13 for the lead. Now Ginobili. 6 to shoot. Inside. Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up with some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%? Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pistons trail by 3. Here's Arenas. Lays it up off the glass. Arenas has got 14.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi.
And it's sent back by Wallace. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Warriors ahead. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Teague. To the middle. Here's Wallace. And Vucevic pulls it down. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I just talked with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
It's Ginobili on the wing. Smith outside. And Smith gets double-teamed. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. And the dunk by Wallace.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
The Warriors making a switch here. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Different look here for the Warriors. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Castro O'Neal. Look out, Rim. Here comes Shaq.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Outside, Griffin. And the basket is good.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
Here's O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Unloads from 9. Wall grabs the board. The Warriors leading. Pass to Shaq. Poke loose. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that.
Now returning on the floor.
Edwards looking it over. Misses the 3. And it's the Warriors' ball. Butler. Missed on the 3. Now Zubac. A great pass leads him right to the rim.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Whoa! The putback. O'Neal. Butler. Another shot. Barnes rips down the rebound. Thompson. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Flag. Jacks up a 3. O'Neal. And the layup is off. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Pistons. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Now let's go to the sideline for a report on Jalen Smith. Here now we go to the telling you.
Hi guys, the athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. While it took some time for him to completely recover from this injury, there is a chance that he could play on it. So we'll be monitoring him closely. Back to you.
Allie, thanks as always.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game.
Wall puts it right back up and in.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
And that one falls for Wall.
Well, they needed those. He stayed calm and got it done.
Outside Edwards. Now Zubac. Ford outside. 5 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Golden State basketball. Substitution on the floor.
43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ivy outside. Here's Wall. Clock at 6. And stolen by Thompson. Flying in, it's Edwards.
So if it's a big spot, Edwards wants the ball, wants the attention. You need that in a league.
Flag. Now Butler. Now Flag. Shot clock at 5. And so the Pistons take the win.
I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz got all these carrots on my teeth.
Windows 5% tinted, can't even see it's me. I done missed a couple plays, my shit on D&D. Put me in the game, I'm the MVP. Take you out that Yoda, put you in an AMG. I count chicken, she know I'm the rawest. Too Slippery Entertainment, come step in my office. Take a, she say, D-Lo, you be saucy, baby. Tired of with them lanes, come with some bosses, baby. She don't want no puppy, she want a big dog. Wash my clothes the other day, found a 10 ball. Flip phone for the just a throwaway. I'm riding with some, we look like Golden State. I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheat. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G. I feel like Buzz, got all these carrots on my teeth. In my bag, my pocket's deeper than the sea. You don't bring nothing to the plate, then I can't eat with you. All that you doing fake, you just a pretender. They say my flow so cold, but I still bring the heat. I peep, see I got some bread, so they won't be with us. Bad, hair and nails done, that don't fleet. You ain't cause you ain't him, but she let ski. I'ma run me up that cheese and walk these beats.
I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz, got all these carrots on my teeth.
Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. Yeah. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with she think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak. I hate I'm putting money again. Yeah. If you ain't never calm down, I know. So I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring songs. Yeah, risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Yeah, hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got little cousin, don't slide but won't. I gave that when this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop viding on your war stories, be the for hey, another we need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak. I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring songs. Yeah, risk taker, beat they block with 50 on it. Yeah, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.